Nearly 20% of people sentenced to state prison or jail report regular opioid use. Tolerance to opioids goes down while incarcerated, putting people at higher risk of an overdose when they're released. Because of this risk, jails are being pressed to provide treatment before people are released from custody. But it's still not the common practice nationally. Just a few years ago in Marion County, Indiana, the Corrections Department began running its own addiction recovery program, focusing on people who have committed felonies. And as WTIU reports, the program includes intensive counseling and drug therapy for its clients.
Jamie DiMartino of Indianapolis struggled with heroin addiction for about 12 years. She tried various methods to get clean.
Basically everything you could think of.
But nothing stuck. She'd start using again and eventually ended up in Marion County's jail.
While I was in jail, they came and asked me if I'd screened me for the program and asked if I wanted to participate in it.
The program starts with a 2-week detox before starting clients on medically assisted treatment. There are a few medications commonly used, like Suboxone and Methadone. Marion County's program uses one of the newer options, Vivitrol, which is a monthly shot that helps suppress the desire for opioids. This is different from other treatments because it doesn't need to be taken daily.
I think the fact that it's a shot and it lasts for 28 days, it kind of takes, like everything else you can just not take that day and then decide to go get high.
Director of Drug and Alcohol Services for the Marion County Probation Department, Anthony Williams, wrote the program.
We specifically chose Vivitrol as the component for this program because of that extended time frame that the drug allows, the 28 days for the injection.
One shot costs up to $1,500. DiMartino says her insurance covered most of that. People are screened for the program based on their motivation to participate and how likely they are to be a repeat offender. Participants convicted of a level 6 felony or higher who are addicted to opioids qualify for the program. It usually takes about a year to complete.
The grant specifically states that we have to have people in the program that are of moderate or higher risk to reoffend.
Judge Clark Rogers of the Marion County Superior Court oversees the program. Once someone agrees to take part in the program, they don't leave the Marion County Jail until they've had their first injection of Vivitrol.
And they enter what we call the intensive phase of supervision.
This intensive phase of supervision usually lasts 45 days, and the participant is electronically monitored the whole time, and they're on home detention. Then they move on to the secondary phase, where they're electronically monitored but can leave the house.
So we kind of know where they're going when they're out in the community, but don't have them on that restrictive that they have to just stay at home if they're not going to probation work or treatment.
Then they move on to the final phase, which is similar to regular probation. Participants receive counseling and therapy during all 3 of the program's phases. There are indications the program is working. Judge Rogers says people come to his court and request to participate now.
That kind of tells me that they're in a position that that they're done on the heroin. They want to stop. They want to get treatment. They want to get the help they need to get off the drugs.
Right now, 10 people are enrolled in the program. But Williams and Rogers want more grant money so they can extend the treatment program to people who have committed minor offenses as well as felonies. They say it's people like DiMartino who inspire them to keep it going. She graduated from the program this spring. Now she works in a restaurant in Indianapolis and lives with her boyfriend and his daughter.
A year from now, I would like to maybe look into buying a house. I've been able to save a lot of money. I'm about to get my license back and get a car and just be a normal person again.
For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm WTIU.